Hello to all you fellow fans of Scream, welcome to a new video. I have a couple of bits to get through today. Firstly is an official response regarding Scream 7 and its status from a member of the Core 4, which I really want to discuss with you guys. Then we have some leaks and speculation that I am desperate to hear your thoughts on. Then we also have an alleged outline on when we can expect something more official from Spyglass/Paramount. I have heard a lot of these leaks before, and I have reported them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically explain what is going on, and there is a lot to get through in this video, so let's dive into the first category. Jasmine Savoy Brown was recently asked during an interview about her stance on Scream 7, where it's up to, would she be returning, and so on. Her response was quite interesting. Rather than me explaining what she's actually said though, here is the full quote.
Obviously there's been a lot of shakeups with the Scream movies. What do you want fans to know about what you hope for that happens with this franchise?
Well, I think that everything that we did, the Core 4, is amazing and important and should be celebrated forever, and I'm glad that we got to capture that on screen, and I'm proud to have 4 people of color in that horror film.
And you're part of that legacy forever. I mean, it's one of those forever.
And I'll forever be proud of that.
And you guys just reunited, right? What was that like to be together again?
It was so random and fun. I didn't know
you didn't plan that.
We did not plan that. Jenna's my heart and soul. I'll protect her forever. I love her. I love Melissa. I love Jack. I love Mason. It just made me happy. It was just fun to see them. We're family.
Now, if they called you to be a part of the next installment of Scream, your answer would be?
I haven't gotten a call.
Okay.
So I think if you want to ask Spyglass what they're doing, you can.
I will.
I haven't gotten a call.
Okay.
What makes this interesting about this specific quote is that in one sense she's discussing all that she and the Core 4 have all achieved from the success of Scream 5 and 6. Now what I want to just explain here is that regardless of how these cast members feel about the Melissa Barrera situation, they, and I have said this in another video and I will continue to say it, they can't legally discuss this publicly. In my opinion, I don't mean to say negative, but I don't think she's remotely interested in returning. I think what I said in my last video with regards to how I believe the Core 4 cast are going to make it hard for Spyglass to get them back on board still stands, and this video definitely confirms it for me. She's saying she and the others achieved a lot from Scream 5 and 6 somewhat in the past tense. I know it is technically in the past tense now, but there's something very final about how she's specifically stating this, in my opinion. I think Jenna Ortega made it hard for Spyglass to bring her back. I think she did this intentionally so that she could walk away without breaking anything legal between herself and Spyglass. I believe the other two will do the same thing personally, that's just my take. I honestly think they absolutely support her and won't be back unless something changes drastically, but that is just my opinion. So moving away from this, I want to discuss these numerous rumours, leaks and whatever is going on. You know I am a channel that has discussed this frequently. I have leaned on the knowledge of leaks and rumours and discussed them with you guys quite a bit, but I'll be honest, I completely want to try and make everything clear from 2024 onwards, because when I'm kind of reporting this information, I'm so eager to tell you guys everything I found out that I end up not explaining things fully. I do apologise for that, because it's just that I don't like my videos to drag, and I honestly want to give you guys information even if there's not a lot of fact and info presented at the time. I'm nobody official, I don't have insiders, I just speak to people who claim they are leakers, and sometimes that information ends up being accurate and sometimes it doesn't, and that is something I'm gonna state over and over in my videos going forward. So this information is about Melissa Barrera. I did hear it last year around November-December time that Spyglass were going to meet with her again and discuss if anything could be repaired. Now it's nothing official, it's literally just a leaker who allegedly claims this is the case. Now I'm sure most of you are aware that Critical Overlord has a speciality in having insider information. Same as me, I'm sure he just relies on people who speak to him as opposed to actually having insiders, but I don't want to speak for him. But he basically has said what I reported in late 2023, that a meeting this year has taken place again with Melissa, and we're currently waiting to hear the results of that meeting. His insider has stated that Neve Campbell had some input into this. I haven't heard anything about Neve recently since Melissa's firing, apart from the video that came out the other day. I'm just being honest with you guys. I'd be very surprised if Neve had an input in her renegotiating with Spyglass. Spyglass have pretty much confirmed to me personally that they don't give a shit about any of their stars. Neve was left out of 6, so I kind of don't think she's going to have had much influence in this. I think if this is true, I think Spyglass will have already intended on meeting with Melissa before all this Neve stuff came out. I do believe that if this has happened, I'm not sure how they're going to proceed. I just can't grasp how you can come back from this, and Melissa may come to an agreement, but she also may walk away. And I feel like if all this is the truth, the Core 4's existence in Scream 7 is entirely dependent on this meeting. When will we hear anything about this? Well, it's unknown, but I know another alleged leaker who has said expect news at the end of January, possibly into February. That's also a leak and rumour. I'm not entirely convinced, but I thought I'd give you something to possibly count down to. So maybe we can get more of an official announcement soon. But all we can do as fans is sit tight and wait for what they're going to do. Speculation is fine, but don't let anything run away as fact. Only what Neve and Jasmine have said officially is the truth at this point. The rest is purely speculation. Let's just sit and wait, shall we? Thank you so much for listening to my rambles in this video. I am more interested in hearing your thoughts, to be honest, so please comment below and let me know what you think about more, specifically the leaks. You know, what do you think about all those? I don't know, I'm willing to go with this as it's been reported by 2 different sources, but what are we thinking? Let me know your thoughts. Leave a like if you want to help support the channel. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.